took my Belle dress and changed it into a Queen Fairy cosplay. Now this is the table runner pieces I purchased to attach to my Belle dress to give it a totally different look. Here I am attaching it to the skirt. I added it to the swooshed areas at the kind of mid section of the skirt of Belle, and I love this table runner because it didn't fray. It was very nice and easy to work with. It had golds and silvers in it to make it more I don't know, fairy-like, I guess. Because who doesn't love glitter when you're a fairy? Because I know I love glitter. Here is what the front half looked like when it was completed. Isn't that pretty? It just gives it a totally different look. I also removed all the rose pieces to my dress. They're easily reattached, so it wasn't a big deal to take them off. At the back, I did have to open up another runner to finish off the entire skirt. I actually used 2 of them to finish the skirt. Here I am attaching the lights I purchased for the wings. I actually made a mistake with this because I thought they were rechargeable lights, and I was absolutely wrong. So I ordered a battery pack online, through Canadian Tire, and my husband picked it up for me so I could have my lights light up. There were so many lights on this pack that I was able to do the exterior shape of the wings lined with lights, and the interior section shape of the wings, and wrap it around 2 or 3 times where I have the straps for the wings. Yeah, it was a lot, but well worth it in the end, because once you see at the end of the video, it just looked so beautiful. So I not only hand stitched this, but I also fed it through any openings around the wire as well, just to make it really snug to the wings itself. Once I had the battery pack attached, we just shoved the battery pack into the back of my corset, and it also came with a remote. So once we turn on the battery pack, the lights would turn on via the remote. But the remote had a bunch of different settings, and I chose a variation setting, which did some really cool blinking and moving around, I guess. And it made it look really, really pretty. But eventually, part of the night, I just opted just to leave it to just a regular mode, and I went with I think it was purple or pink for the light color for the wings. But it was a really great time. So it just took about 2 hours with breaks in between, because it was a lot of work to stitch this onto the wings. And as usual, I'm a procrastinator like a lot of cosplayers are. So I was doing this the day of. Yeah, not that smart, right? To make the wand, you need to find one of these battery-operated tree topper lights from Dollarama with one of these orange, the thicker side, caution poles that you can get at Dollarama. I used spray paint I had at home. And now this is what it looks like all together. I hot glued the tree topper cone section and stuffed the caution stake inside. And I'm telling you, this turned out so beautiful all together. What do you think? Doesn't it look beautiful? It doesn't really quite look like Belle. I'm actually wearing my Daphne Blake wig. I got the crown from Amazon, and I added a little sunshine pendant to the top of the top. I hope you like it.